teams early in the season. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Trojans will kick this away to start us off. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return.
Oh man, a little bit rusty.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
If you can get good
chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Can they pick up the first on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Lacey. Receiver makes the catch, and they get him down after the completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down.
Oh, that's not the guy I wanted.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Handoff here from the shotgun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's on the run. Launches deep. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they'll use the ground game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. Kick is good. It gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second and 10 here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
It's an out route, the catch made. Touchdown, Clemson. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab made by the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
single back, takes the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And the Trojans will try to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to 36.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. Testing the right side here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Play action fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Trojans come up to the line in a hurry-up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that is no good. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. To the air, it's Lacey. And they get the completion. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. Touchdown, Trojans. No chance to catch him.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown is before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to throw. It's Lacey. Looking to throw it deep. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The USC offense back on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep here. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they finally stopped it, but a decent game that time.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 10. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught quickly. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, SC. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now the lineup's going to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
And a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, If I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy anymore.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
14.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Comes up with the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Clemson 28, USC 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they put together something here. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. An important third down attempt for this offense. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Using a strong stiff arm. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
short of the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Dropping back, it's Lacey. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Touchdown Tigers. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And there's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running backs still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The Trojans looking to keep this drive moving.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The ball carried by a receiver. Second at the 47. Fourth down coming up.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback just takes a knee. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.